They do this really terrible cook every year at finals. You know, I noticed that. That's why I went to go talk to Sally Jones in the student advocate's office. I thought somebody was just doing it to me, but apparently they just do it all across Bloomington and maybe at a lot of different universities. They just gas everybody hardcore right during finals, and a lot of times they'll make a lot of noise in the dorms and the apartments and stuff, trying to make sure that people can't sleep and can't concentrate, so that whatever grades they get in their finals, it's not the kind of grades that they would get in a controlled environment, but like highly contaminated, all hell breaking loose, sexual harassment, and substandard diet, uncomfortable living arrangements, and sometimes I've had people who have done this to me come into the classroom in which I was taking an oral language exam during the duration of that oral language exam, and not only sit there and interfere, but actually smell like urine while they were doing it. And I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. Her name was Kathy. She lived upstairs from me on corner 6th and Rogers. And, it's like, yeah, if you can't function in this environment, you've got special needs. And they're meeting those needs for fewer and fewer people. You got to be like, if we can't just throw you in the bin at the end of the day and dig you back out at will, even if we've left you down there for 2 years or something like that, and just use you the same as ever, then you've got special needs. Then we can discount your work for that. So that's something to consider. When you're thinking about future of jobs in Bloomington and Indiana, when all these people are saying opposed to the convention center, saying that we need better jobs than that. We do not need jobs that we can't do. A lot of these people who have lived in this environment their entire life, a lower percentage of them than would have developed otherwise, but still the most significant, the plurality of functional people here in Bloomington are capable of being part-time on-demand servers, especially if their shift is not too long. And they are the kind of people that have a cultural development to be grateful for those kinds of jobs. The kind of people who are demanding factory jobs are not grateful for factory jobs. They cannot do factory jobs. They do not have the culture to support factory jobs. They just say that white men should have factory jobs. And I'm like, who says? What factory? And when white men are making factories, then they can hire who they want to. And as long as they stay in business, that can keep going on. And I'm pretty sure that already happened. And this is where we are. We're getting a convention center and some hotels, and we're going to have service worker jobs, and they're going to be part-time, seasonal, on-call, and on-demand.